G'day guys, and welcome back to the very first live stream of the year. So good to be here and see a lot of familiar faces, which is fantastic.
G'day guys, and welcome back to the very first live stream of the year. So good to be here and see a lot of familiar faces. G'day guys, and welcome back to the very first live stream of the year. So good to be here and see a lot of familiar faces.
None of you have
G'day guys, and welcome back to the very first live stream of the year.
me
So
here
good
tonight.
to be here.
Still on holidays. None of you have
G'day guys,
down
and
in
welcome
the
back to the very first
China
live stream
Republic.
of
Just
the
me
year.
here
So good
tonight.
to be here.
The absolute arse end of the world.
Guys,
And
and welcome back to the
get
very first
China
live stream
Republic.
of
Just
the
me
year.
here
So
tonight.
good to be here.
So you'll be stuck with me.
Well,
So if you when we do the roll call soon, make sure you leave a comment. When it comes up with everyone who commented, and I'll definitely read your name out soon. It's been a very relaxing week. I've had so many people contact me asking where we are. We've been very live from the back. I just want to take a bit of a break. I've been doing a live stream contact me asking where we are about a year and a half. Actually going to have a couple more weeks off, but I got masses and masses of messages. It's been it was nice and relaxing, but I will messages. Yeah, we're back into it now, so it'll be no more break for the year probably. It was nice and relaxing. So get down and ask me some questions. I'll be answering our questions because there was not really all that prepared for tonight. So because I have been I've just been too busy. I've been absolutely flat out. So I've been Joe Southern Star Review, so you can't hear anything I'm saying. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Hope that's a lot better. So I don't know what happened there. The other bloody internet. Here I am telling Jason's got bad internet, and here is my internet playing up as well. But we have had some major storms here. Okay, so we got our first clown of the year, Mr. Wombat. Hey, dickhead, fix it. Unfortunately, I have left the ban hammer that I built down in the shed, so I can't ban him just yet. So hopefully that is it. Yep, you're saying yep, you're saying that it is good now, so which is awesome. So yep, okay, I'll tell you what I just said. Jason won't be here because he is down in the Chinese Communist state of Victoria, and they can't get any internet reception down there because it's the absolute arse end of the world in Malakuta. So or the Chinese just run the whole place, so they're probably blocking the internet. So he won't be here this week. So I hope all of you have had a fantastic holidays, and get down in the comments section and tell me what you did over the holidays about shooting and everything, and where'd you go? Did you go hunting? I was meant to go on a hunting trip, but unfortunately it just never panned out. We got so busy, and just here on the property, I just didn't even get a chance. Actually, I didn't even get a chance to shoot guns at all, unfortunately. So I was a bit bummed out, but the weather has been so bad, and yeah, it is just stinking hot right now and so muggy. We've had a few big storms where I am, so everything's a bit mush and not too good. So unfortunately, we never actually got out. So here is old mate. Did some clay targets down in South Sydney, blowing out the old cobwebs. Oh, that's fantastic. And overland, 4x4, good mate. How was the Christmas? My Christmas is fine. Actually, if you guys want to see what I'm doing, what I did over Christmas, you can go and have a look on my other page, Building Stuff Australia, because I built a few things. And actually, the workshop and the Shooting Stuff Australia headquarters is now fully finished. And just after this video tonight, after we finish the live stream, we will be actually, I'll be releasing, and it'll be premiere video, and I'll be able to talk you through the video. And it's all on actually building the workshop. So you see me build it from the ground up. So a few of me and my mates did that. So it's a pretty interesting video. It took a long time to edit, and it's been basically what I have done in the past year. So you see what I've been doing when I haven't been doing this channel. So that will be at 8:15 Queensland time and 9:15 New South Wales and Victorian time. So go over and subscribe to Building Stuff Australia. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be able to talk to you live while the video is playing on the building of the workshop. So that's basically what I've been doing, just putting final touches on it all Christmas time. And today I just installed a crane. So now I've got a crane at my house, which is bloody awesome, actually. I've just been lifting random stuff up. So let's see. Any questions? We'll talk about anything tonight. If you want to ask about the channel or anything like that, we'll just talk about anything. So as you can see, it is so bloody hot here. It's pushing 35 degrees here inside, and just such major humidity. Okay, Wilbur. Went shooting in Victoria on a family farm. A few roos, foxes, bunnies for 2 weeks. Had a bull. Awesome. That is good. Yeah, nothing like a bit of bunny hunting. I love the old bunny hunting. And getting a few roos, that is very nice. That is good stuff. We'll be picking up the Smith & Wesson 686. This is from Andrew, in a few weeks. Yep, very nice. Nice guns. I don't have a Smith & Wesson. I've got a Taurus and 44 Magnum revolver and a Ruger. Was it a Ruger? Oh, gee, I forgot the name of it. Ruger stainless steel 357 Magnum. I forgot the name of it. I haven't shot it for about a year or so, but yeah, it's a beautiful gun. GP 100, that's what it is. So, guys, if I'll try and get to everyone's questions, but if you want me to read it out, the super chats are on. So if you want to donate to the show and help us out, that'd be really appreciated as well. And we'll read your messages out because they get highlighted at the top of the screen here. Colin Penfold. I went to the range, took the shotgun out. Good stuff. It's good to see. Front towards enemy. I moved into a new house and I had the internet of a third world country. Oh, geez. Whereabouts are you? Could be down where Jason is, down in Victoria. Okay, what other questions? If you've got any firearms questions or gun-related questions, SHOT Show is on in Las Vegas right now. So the lucky bastards in the US who have all the freedoms, they are at the SHOT Show, so which is awesome. Something that I'd love to do one year, but with this Wu flu and the vaccinations, I don't see that happening anytime soon. So we've got a couple of super chats here. I'll just very first one of the year, Matt Cato. Thank you so much. First super chat for the year. I can get a shout out to my son Jay Taj. Yes, you can. Hello, and just passing the safety course to get his junior permit in a couple of months. Fantastic! That is awesome. Good stuff. That is good to see. The young fella getting into shooting. That is unreal. I think Matt's down in Victoria, so don't know what the laws are down there, but up in Queensland, it's really vague. I know people have phoned up the registry and asked about junior licenses, and they've had several different conflicting reports on what kids can shoot and where they can shoot. Some say they can't shoot on private property, others say they can. Some say it's only at a range, and others say you can't shoot pistols, just the rifles. So you just never know. So I hope he really enjoys it, which I'm sure he would, because his dad loves shooting, and kids normally like what their dads do. So yep, that is good. BD83, thank you for the super chat and donation. Suggests anyone building up a non-perishable food supply for at least 4 weeks, including water and fuel. Shelves empty due to bullshit COVID and the shortage. Yep, it's bad up here as well. The supermarkets are empty, and the idiots have gone on a toilet paper run, and you can't get toilet paper anywhere. So the supply chain crisis is up and running here, and it is pretty bad. Meat selling out everywhere. I was lucky. I did a big shop. I always try and shop for 3 to 4 weeks at a time. I hate going to the supermarket, and B, I could see this coming because the idiots were making noises online about it all. So I quickly got down there and stocked up. So I'm okay for another couple of weeks. So yeah, it is bad. So yeah, definitely stock up on all your supplies, guys. That's for sure. Here's a thing I've been asked a few times. Bushranger Brotherhood of Australia is asking Peter from the NSC, can unvaccinated people attend shooting safety courses? If not, that could be a big issue. Yes, exactly. I don't know what they can. Up here, it is not mandatory to ban people from ranges, but a lot of people are banning people from their ranges, unvaccinated people, for some silly reason. It just doesn't make any sense. You're shooting yourself in the foot because they're potential customers and money for your business. You don't have to ban them. So you're just losing potential customers. And the word is getting around that I've seen it all over the internet. The clubs that are doing it are absolutely getting trashed. And people are naming and shaming. It's all over Facebook. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I just don't see the point of why they would be discriminating against people when they don't have to, when the government don't have to, because I was told that the shooting ranges, well, I can only speak for up in the Queensland, because that's where I am, that the ranges classed as the same as the gym. And my range told me that's what weapons licensing told them. And there's been a few letters from weapons licensing online here in Queensland saying that exact thing, that unvaccinated can go and shoot. We got the mask mandates up here, so you got to wear your government approved dog muzzle everywhere you go. But what I can see when I go out, no one does. Okay, we got our friend Lockie here. Thank you very much, Lockie McFarlane, for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. No question, but thank you so much. And thank you for everyone that has supported. And thank you to everyone last year that was supported this live stream and made it become so, grew. It just grew majorly last year. So we're pretty much the #1 gun live stream in Australia. And it's quite funny. I was getting bagged out by a clown who does another gun live stream last year, and I go look at his live stream, and before the show starts, we have more people waiting before the show starts than he does on his live stream after 6 months. So, yeah, that definitely came back and bit him, that's for sure. So I just want to thank everyone that supported us last year. It was a great year. We want to bring this channel and make it even better again. Okay. Here we go. How about Shooting Stuff Australia go as a group to SHOT Show next year? Yeah, it'll be interesting. But it all depends on the vaccination rules and over there and traveling, because you don't want to be stuck over in the US, because you'll lose everything real fast if for some reason you can't come back, if our government pulls some of their stupid things that they've been doing and won't let people back in the country. It's something you don't want, but yeah, it would be good. They do have some strict rules, though. You have to be public can't go. It has to be people who actually work, and you have to prove it. Work in the gun industry in your country, or if you have a YouTube channel and they check out your YouTube channel, because this is what they told me, because I was approved for it a couple of years ago, but I couldn't go in the end. They actually check out your YouTube channel and make sure you are uploading on a regular basis, and it is all about guns before they give you the pass. But yeah, it would be great to have a big meetup over there, or even if we just go to Vegas or somewhere like that, or Texas for a big gun holiday. Just a whole group of people, or the Knobs Creek machine gun shoot. That would be pretty awesome. Everyone just go there and spend a shit ton of money and have fun shooting machine guns and enjoy freedoms that we don't have in this country. Bushranger Brotherhood, welcome back, Aaron. Glad things are back. Here to a prosperous year. Thank you very much, Bushranger, and same to you. I hope everything's going well with you down in Victoria. Thank you very much for the donation as well. Okay, just talking about the supply chain, no food. Welcome back, everyone. This is from Brandon. I'm pretty sure Brandon has got is getting his firearms license, or just got it. I hope he's got it already and enjoying the sport. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you all have a lovely Christmas, and hope that you are all keeping safe during these tough times. Yep. Well, I'm going good, and I hope you are, and I hope everyone in the Shooting Stuff Australia family is doing fantastic. So we want to kick off by saying as well, thank you very much to the NSC for sponsoring this live stream. It is fantastic to have them back on board in this year. It's always good to be a part of them and their great work they do. So they are a genuine reason for Victoria, New South Wales, and Queensland, and hopefully that will expand to more states for getting your long arms. So if your club is not doing what you expect them to do, and that is to stand up against the draconian laws and new gun bans, give them the flick and head over to and sign up to the NSC, because at least you see where your money's going. You can get on their page, you can see where they're going, what they do, people they're defending. They help people out with court cases and get your licenses back, and give you a lot of great advice. They have also overturned several gun bans in the last year, while other people just sat back and did nothing. And actually, it's quite sad to see. Other people have been bagging them out for and trying to shoot them down when they have done really well. It's just the state of shooting in this country is, it's just like a pack of old women, sitting around an office bitching about everyone and trying to stick the knife in. It's a real sad state here, the shooting industry, especially from wholesalers that don't really do. My view, a lot of them don't really do anything to help out shooters when gun bans and that come. Nothing. You don't really hear much about what they have to say on that. It's all just about taking your money and and when their guns are banned, I've never really seen myself. I've never really seen or heard of a wholesaler, picking up the mantle and actually fighting to get their guns back. Most of them just roll over and go, "Oh yeah, okay, we got all these other guns. We'll just sell those instead." Which to me, is a wrong sort of attitude to have. Okay, geez, you guys are asking a lot of questions. We actually get an average, because the statistics are saying, I was checking it up into last year, 1,400 comments per night. So that's why it's really hard for me to see all your comments, because they just go up and go past so fast. So super chats is normally the easiest way for me to see. Mr. Trundle, M. Trundle, thank you very much. Love the show from Michael and William. Good evening, Michael and William. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. Static pessimist. Someone keeps trashing them, but they only means I leave more, or maybe love more. Or, more. If someone's abusing you and getting trash talking you, it basically means that you're doing the right thing, because they're talking about you and they don't like it, and you're a threat to them, and you're showing them up. So, in my view, it's a sad case that they have to do that, but it actually shows that you're actually doing something right. Okay, I might do. I can't really do the roll call because I can't. I'll try and do the roll call, but I can't get onto the actual YouTube channel while this is on, because it all feeds back. But I saw Nick Taylor, Harp 66, Brandon Fairley, Static Pessimist, Peter Zabrandak from the NSC, Fox 860, Matt Cato, M. Trundle, Colin Penfold, BD83, Bush Ranger Brotherhood of Australia, Jamie Mitchell. Actually, he's got a good question that I'll just quickly bring up here while I'm going down the list. Went to Belmont Range, and the arseholes asked me to sign into the Queensland app and ask for vaccination status. Oh, that's a shame, because just to sit outside and shoot your gun, that's not good at all. I don't see the point of these Queensland silent apps. I'm pretty sure I read that the government aren't even watching them or using them anymore, because it's just gotten all this Omicron has gotten out of hand, and they don't actually use them. So I don't know, a bit archaic, and it's a shame that that all this, the separating people and all that, it's not good. It's not good at all. To me, all this vaccinated and unvaccinated is just the modern day apartheid, pretty much. Discrimination against one group of people and the other group of people. Imagine if it was, other groups out there, all hell would break loose if you're trying to separate them, but not with this vaccinated and unvaccinated. It's all perfectly fine. So back to the roll call. We have Salty Skippy, Cliff Lee, Mr. Johnny Boy 65, and I've got him down to the end of the list here. So if I've missed you, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, but I just can't get onto the actual YouTube page and read them out, which they all come up. So, guys, ask me a question and we will talk about it. I'll get down to the bottom of this here, and spit out some questions. Ask me some questions about shooting, and you can anything. You can ask about the YouTube channel. I get a lot of questions about people wanting to know about the YouTube channel and how it all works. I actually get quite a few people each month asking me what's it like to have a YouTube channel and getting into it, because they want to start one themselves. And I always say, go for it, start one and see what it's like. It takes up a lot of your time, especially if you're going to do gun reviews and doing free advertising for wholesalers that that won't even acknowledge your existence, and you're basically just a free sales rep. They absolutely love that. So yeah, that's why I get asked all the time, when's the next gun review coming out? Well, there'll never be another gun review unless I'm working with a wholesaler. And of course, unlike a lot of other channels, I do actually tell you when I'm working with a wholesaler when there is a gun review, so you know that where the gun came from. But yeah, there won't be any more gun reviews. It just takes up way too much time, and you get nothing back for it at all from anybody. And it's a lot of work to make about $3 per video. That's all you get paid. Well, that's all I get per video for the ad revenue. Okay, Liam. Work with a gun shop. It's better like that. Yeah, I do. I work with Browns Plains Firearms. They're awesome. I've got an endless supply of guns I can choose from to go and review. But there's something like 600 guns down there. But yeah, once again, not giving free advertising and going to be selling wholesalers guns for them when you can't even talk to them. I think I've told this story before. I did a small video on a gun. It was a lever action gun, and it was a very limited edition. And because my video I made is a quick impromptu one in the gun shop, they sold 6 of them basically overnight. I phoned up the wholesaler and said there is no actual reviews out on this gun. It's so new. I can get my hands on one. Would you like to help us out by supplying some 44 Magnum ammo of your brand? I'll be able to use that and push that and show people your ammo. And they just turned around and said to me, "We don't need you making reviews. We don't need anybody making reviews for our guns at all." Said, "We got sales reps for that." So, and then hung up on me. So that's the sort of crap you got to put up with if you're going to start a YouTube channel. They don't actually care at all about you. The only one that's been good to this channel has been OSA, and apart from that, and a couple of smaller, more independent wholesalers. But apart from that, the big guys, they don't want to know you. GC, Gary from Browns Plains is good. Yep, Gary is a top bloke, very knowledgeable on firearms, and he always tries to do the right thing by people. And yep, has a fantastic little business down there. Absolutely love going down there for coffee and catching up. And I catch up with a lot of you guys when I'm down there as well. Okay, a few super chats to come in. BD83, I didn't realize you shot up Sham Lee till now. All right, okay, yep. Yep, my lawyers told me not to bring up that one again, so better hide that. Here we go. Old mate, buddy of mine looking to get into ULR. What are you calling on amateur lever long range shooting on an amateur level 338 Lapua? Yeah, very nice round. It is nice. I've shot 338. It's a lot of fun. I've got a 300 rum, but I've just got to get a new stock for it because the stock I had on it just felt, it didn't feel right. So I'm going to, very, very expensive. The stocks aren't cheap at all when you get to the bigger calipers. This one I like because I got long arms. I need adjustable stocks for my length of pull for my arm and everything. So I need to get a new stock for the rum. The rum's a nice round. Yeah, anything that the best group I've had for long range shooting is my 308, my Ruger precision rifle. I got a 100 mil group. 5 rounds it was in 100 mils at 1,000 meters. So you don't need the big 338s in that if you're going out to 1,000 meters. You can get away with the 308, and I've actually shot half decent groups, or half decent groups as in like that big, with my Browning 3006 hunting rifle with a hunting scope on it. So you don't need the big stuff, but you do if you're going to push it out further. I had my 300 rum and I got a couple of headshots out at 1.6 kilometers, which is a mile. And that was an absolute buzz. There was definitely a lot of hang time. By the time you shot and the bullet was away and you then brought up the binoculars to have a look at the target. You had time to do that before you actually saw it hit the ground or hit the target. So 338, great round, very expensive guns and very expensive ammo to buy. So if you're not shooting out ultra long range, maybe start with a 308, a nice heavy one. Long range guns I find are better to be heavier because they don't jump around and you actually get to spot for yourself. So because I normally shoot by myself, so I'm normally spotting for myself. So yep, yeah, if you you can get into it for as cheap as about $2.5 grand by getting an off the shelf 308 for long range shooting. But if you're shooting out further, you probably will want to get something a bit bigger and a flatter round. I absolutely love the 300 the Remington Ultra Mag. I absolutely love that. There we go, friend. The Bush Ranger Brotherhood of Australia. Any new photos submitted with the NSC merch, mate? Also, how far away is that land you shot on the Shooting Stuff Australia clubhouse? Where I shoot is a friend's farm just around the corner from my house. Just around the corner, literally, because I live out in the countryside, and that's where I filmed the videos. No one else, guys. NSC have got merchandise. Merchandise for their t-shirts, hats, and hoodies. So please get over to the website and look them up. They're great products. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing it tonight. I'm a bit rushed tonight, and they got merch, and no one else has sent me photos. So send us a photo of you and your merch, and you'll go in the contest. So far, I got 3 people, and 3 people. They've got quite a good chance of winning the contest. Actually, to be honest, I haven't even thought about it the last few weeks. I've just been relaxing and doing my own thing, which has been good. I've hardly been on the internet and looking around much. And I did answer about 50 odd questions the other day because I hadn't been on there for a few weeks. And so get on there. We're going to send us a photo wearing the NSC merch, and we will be pulling one out of a hat, and we will figure out what we're going to give away. I will go down to Brown Plains Firearms and buy something. So, sorry, Brotherhood. No one else has sent me photos. So send the photos. It's a bit easier to send them through Instagram than it is anywhere else. My email, I'm going to get rid of the email. It's going to be gone because it is just now chronic spam. I've been blocking so much, and there's like over 100 odd spam mails per day. So the email, I probably won't be answering anything again from the email. So get hold of me through Instagram. And Facebook is the same. I don't really use Facebook that much. I'm pretty much over Facebook. I just much rather use Instagram. So, friend Southern Star Reviews, thank you very much for the donation. I do really appreciate that. He's got a great YouTube channel, guys. Go and have a look. Southern Star Reviews. He's got a YouTube channel. He's up here in Queensland as well. He does some 4-wheel driving, and he shoots a few guns, and reviews a few different things. It's a good little channel. I like it. So please go over and have a look. Front Towards Enemy. Here's to another great year of great shows. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. It is going to be a good year. Always got to think positive in life, guys. I know it's pretty shitty out there right now, but always keep your chin up and look for the best in absolutely everything. And just don't get too wrapped up in all this COVID garbage. Everyone's sick of hearing about it, seeing the idiots on TV every night, and every day there's another scaremongering story that never comes to fruition. It's just there to, from the lamestream media to get your just to get you to click on it and try and make themselves relevant. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Southern Star Reviews. Aaron, I know that they don't want me to review the Brown House Canyon in 243. My third one is back at Winchester. Jesus, I got to admit, I haven't had any problems with mine. That's not good at all. Not good at all. Getting back to yeah, that's not good at all. Third one back in Winchester. Jeez, it's no good. Uh, yeah, that's not good at all, mate. I would be, yeah. Well, if you want to review it, yeah, I'd just be. It's your gun. You can say what you like about it. No, no, it's yeah, definitely. It's like me on the other channel. My good DeWalt saw has been in for a warranty claim now for pushing 3 months. So yeah, not even yeah, nothing is really good. And yeah, the warranties in this country are pretty bad. You look at the warranties overseas, and basically you say this gun is stuff or this tool's stuff. It's pretty much just replaced on the spot within a few days. Right? 3 times being fixed isn't good at all in my view, and taking 3 months for a warranty claim isn't good at all. So yeah, no, it's not good, not good, mate. So who else has had problems with their firearms and getting things fixed and warranties and everything? Yeah, let us know. I've only had a couple of minor problems in the past, so nothing to really write home about. And yeah, no, it's just yeah, that's not good at all. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Southern Star again. Spider rust 2 times under the Cerakote. Well, that's not good. Last one won't shoot better than 3.5 inches at 100 yards with any ammo. Yeah, that's not good. They should just replace that, especially if it's getting rust underneath the Cerakoting, because that's factory Cerakoting. So it's just got to be all redone. Not good at all. Obviously, the Cerakoting wasn't done right, and it's not adhered to the gun properly. My Cerakoting on the bolt, but it does happen to a lot of rifles where the bolt comes down. It can wear off a little bit there, but actually rust growing underneath the Cerakoting, yeah, that's not good at all. They should just replace that. Okay. Rod here. I shot at 50 with my 303. I'm not sure who you're talking about, but I just want to say I got a 303 infield and absolutely love it. Well, it's a Lithgow one, an Australian made one. Absolutely love it. It's probably one of my favorite fun guns is the old 303. I think mine's a 1947, and I knew that it was used or 42. I can't remember. But yeah, I fully restored it, and it came up sweet, and absolutely love it. Unfortunately, it was before I had the restoration and the building channel, so I don't have any video of me restoring it. Okay, here's a good one. Hunting Victoria, thoughts on the Tikka T3X for a fellow in Perth. We'll just go look at my videos on the Tikka T3X and you'll soon find out what I think of them. I would never touch one personally myself, not at all. There's way better guns out there than those, in my view. I went the Sours, which at the time was cheaper, and over the Tikka, and it felt a lot better made too. So definitely take a look at the Sours though, if you're looking at that. They're about the same price now, but the Sour I just find is yeah, just a nicer finished gun. Okay. Ryan, is there still powder shortages in WA for 9mm? Brought my press over a year ago and still haven't used it. Not too sure about WA. I'm not even too sure if that's still a part of Australia, is it? They've seemed to have locked everybody out. It wouldn't surprise me if there is shortages because the Premier there doesn't seem to want to let anyone in or out of the state. So it would not surprise me because basically all the powder's got to come from over this side, Melbourne, Sydney, and Victoria and Brisbane, to get over there. So if there's a supply chain with all the trucks, it wouldn't surprise me if there is. We'll get down to your shop and ask them about it. It'd be interesting to see the prices of it over there compared to here, how much more it is, if it is, over there compared to what we pay on this side of the country. Okay, and we'll have to go back up. We've run out of comments here. Okay. So I did see Rob's woodworking up here. He did say has anyone got any big trips happening this year for hunting? It'd be good to know. I know I have. A mate of me are planning on going out, which I can't wait, which will be a lot of fun. So that'll be really interesting. And I just can't wait to get out hunting. It's been a couple of years since I've actually got out and done some hunting. So there's Peter. The WA tax dollars. Yeah, I'm assuming everything over there is a lot more expensive, especially when it comes to guns, because I think they have the worst gun, the worst gun culture over there. Not culture, but the actually worst gun laws in Australia. It's just shocking over there. Seem to ban everything, but the NSC has actually won a few of those gun bans back again. Have been overturned. Okay. Static pessimist. 10-day backpack. Sambar hunt this year. Oh, nice. That'll be good. That'll be good. Matt. New South Wales for a few pig trips this year. Oh, nice, nice. TubeU Sec 1 paid $440 for 4 kgs of AR-22 06H in WA. Jesus, I think they're about 300 over here. Don't hold me to it, but last time I brought a 4 kg of rifle powder, it was about $300 over this side in Brisbane or near Brisbane. Shooting Stuff Australia. This is from Ryan. Yeah, mate, had just been buying factory ammo because the prices are so stupid right now. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I hate to say it, when prices go up, they don't really ever really come down, do they? Like fuel here in Brisbane, I paid about almost $1.90 the other day. Over at Fraser Island, a mate was over there and he's paying $2.60 a litre. So yeah, it is getting pretty crazy for the fuel prices as well. So that'll all add up, and they all just get added onto prices of everything. Salty Skippy, I've had no issues with the Ruger Precision 22 with ejection at all. Don't need to clean it. Don't keep to get it to clean. Yeah, I've had no problems with my Ruger Precision 22. It's been a while since I've shot it, but yeah, it is nice. Got no problems at all with it. It's good because over here in Queensland we don't have magazine restrictions, so we can have the 25 rounders for them, so which is good. If we could get 50 round drum mags in this country, here in Queensland, we could chuck one of those in them, but no one seems to have them over here. Liam, very nice. I just got access to 2,000 plus acres. Good stuff. Be good to hear about you going out hunting this year on that, and seeing some photos. That'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, this is so true. Tagmeister McGowan is just another premier nutter. Not one good of them in the whole country. No, all the premiers are stuff. Just thinking it's their own little country and running it as a dictatorship, as far as I can see. Geez, this would be no good. $100 a barrel incoming. Petrol will soar. Yeah, unfortunately, if it gets that, it's not good. I've got quite a few jerry cans here at home that I'm starting to fill up even at these stupid prices, because I think it is going to get quite bad. And Fox 860 going to the circus to pop ducks with those real accurate air rifles. Good stuff. Yep. Well, that's all we can do here in Queensland. We do not have duck shooting at all because it's banned here. All wing shooting is banned here in Queensland, unfortunately. So that's as close as to duck shooting as we can get, or buying decoys and throwing them in a dam. That's probably as close as we can. And we got welcome back, James LR. Hi, boys. G'day, James. Good to see you in here again. And South Australia doesn't have magazine restrictions either. Yeah, in South Australia, I think they can even have, like their 223s, they can have 30 rounders. We got no mag restrictions on 22s here in Queensland, but yeah, the centre-fires we do. So down in South Australia, you can have the 30 rounds in your pump action 223s, where up here it's locked at 10 rounds, even though you can buy the 30 round mags, but 30 round mags are all capped. It's a bit ridiculous. It's one of the dumbest laws out there. It would be great to see this year politicians, because remember there is some elections happening this year, and so it'd be interesting to see if the usual suspects come out and start promising us, the world, what they're going to do. And yeah, that's going to be very interesting, because you only really hear from them this time of year or just before elections. We're going to do this. We're going to fight for this. We're going to do that. And nothing ever really happens. There's a couple of parties and pollies that do that. They just flap their gums. They're just useless as pig shit and don't do anything at all. It's going to be interesting, and I'll tell you what, we'll definitely be keeping an eye on those comments and bringing them up here in the live streams and talking about them when they start making this garbage up about how they're going to be fighting for shooters. Well, if you're going to be fighting for shooters, why haven't you been fighting for shooters for the last 50 years, or how many years you've been in Parliament? How come you're not out there trying to get laws reversed and suppressors for hunters and pistols on private land? Simple things like that. It should be easy to do. Why haven't the politicians been doing that? Okay. Sorry, just looking for some. Okay, Dirty Fox. Star 22 pistol, firing pin broke. I got it repaired under warranty. 150 rounds later, spring for hammer broke. Got my money back and bought a Smith & Wesson 22A. Yes, those Smith & Wessons 22s are very nice as well. Who's tried the Glock 22s? I know you either love or hate Glocks. I'm in the middle. I like all guns pretty much, but yeah, the Glock 22 pistols. I wonder what they are like. You don't really hear much of them at all around the traps. I've never seen any actually at the pistol range. And Harp is getting a 22 Hornet in a few weeks. I still haven't shot the Ruger Predator in 308 yet. Yeah, some of the Ruger Predators are pretty good. They're nice rifles. And yeah, the 22 Hornet, yeah, very flat, fast-moving round. That's for sure. Costs a bit extra to shoot, but yeah, it's not bad at all. So yeah, it should be very interesting. The Ruger 22 Hornet. Okay, a lot of people talking about the fuel prices. Let's try and talk a bit about gun. Okay, Bob Catter wants to bring back the Civil Firearms Act. Does he now? Why hasn't he done it over the last 50 years? Or why is he just talking about it now? And why hasn't he done it over the last 50 years? Just gum flapping to me, I'm sorry. Just more talk. Super chat. Thank you very much, APW 75. What's people's thoughts on the American MK38 shotgun? Cheers, Adrian. Yeah, Mericus are very nice shotguns, actually. Uh, they're, they're not priced in the cheap range, but they're not overly expensive. They're not in the high-end expensive range. They are very nice shotguns. Jason's a big shotgun shooter and clay shooter, and he uses Mericu, and they are very nice guns. I've used a few of them as well. Yep, they're a great gun, and they don't bust the bank. So they're really worth, yeah, they're worth it. That's something definitely to look at, Adrian. I'd definitely take a look at it. On my view on shotguns, you get to a certain point where the action and that is pretty much the same thing, and you're just paying for the timber and wood, and you're always going to bang up that timber and wood. How good do you really need a beautiful, nice piece of timber on a shotgun? It is going to get banged up, scratched, and dented. I think there comes to a point where you just keep spending more and more money and you don't really get anything else. I've shot a few very expensive shotguns of like 15 grand, 20 grand, 10 grand shotguns because I've been allowed to use them. People who I know have owned them or been people at the rifle clubs. And yeah, they're very nice and they look fantastic. Don't get me wrong, they look great. The timber, the look of them, the feel of them feel nice. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of money to spend on them, that's for sure. My mate's got a blazer, and they're very nice shotguns. He's got one of those, and he's got them in. Pretty sure it's a blazer, yeah. And he's got a few of the rifles and blazer rifles as well, which is yeah, very nice guns as well. I've actually got a few reviews on those as well. You can go back and see. Before back in the days, I used to do reviews. Um, Ryan, yeah, I'm big on pistols on private land. It's so stupid that I can only train at my club and not at a mate's farm. Yep, absolutely ridiculous. One of the most backwards laws. And don't trust me, don't ever hold your breath. You got police ministers out there a few years ago saying, "Oh, people, farmers with pistols, that think they're cowboys in the Wild West," and man, they'll never ever allow us to have them on private land unless the pollies actually grow some balls and make it happen. And I don't ever see that happening. Not even the fake pro gun pollies. I don't see them actually making that happen. So yeah, it's just one of the most dumbest things ever. You should be allowed to take a pistol out hunting, like you can in basically every other country of the world, because when you got not all shots end up being kill shots, and it's a lot safer to put down a wounded animal, or if you even find a wounded animal on a property, it's a lot safer to put them down when they're lying on the ground with a pistol rather than a high-powered rifle that can yeah, chuck those bullets off through the animal, off rocks, and fly in any direction. Where a pistol, get a hollow point, that's not going to happen. So yeah, one of the dumbest rules in this country, apart from mandatory shoots, is you can't have pistols on private land. I'd like to see politicians actually. I think Bridget McKenzie said she was going to push for suppressors a few years ago. She actually said that on Jason's podcast on the Australian Hunting podcast. She actually told him that she was going to do something with suppressors. Where are they? Where's the big push? That was years ago. Once again, all talk, no do. They're all fucking useless. Bush Ranger Brotherhood. Thank you very much. David Lyam said the NFA is totally voluntary. Yes, it is totally voluntary. Old Johnny Howard could not impose gun laws because they're a state issue. So Queensland was, I think, the only state that said they were not going to bring it in and we're going to keep semi-autos. But he said, we're going to not give you the GST money. So basically bribed them with holding the carrot of GST money, giving out taxes back to the states. So they instantly signed after they realised they're going to lose money. So the politicians at the time in Queensland had no backbone and no balls and took dollars over actually looking after their citizens, which is totally ridiculous. There we go. Uh, that dank bloke. I have shot the Glock 44-22. It was pretty nice. They are 19 length. So the 19 model, and good for plinking and training for 19 use. Awesome stuff. Yeah, it'd be good to have a go with one of those, because I'm looking at getting another 22 pistol. Cliff Lee. Great guns. The Merrick 38 Trap has had one for the 2 years, no problems. So he's had his, and Cliff has had no problems with it. Good stuff. This is pretty funny. This is big news up here. Who's seen Pauline Hanson's cartoon skits? Some of them are a bit of a crack up. Yes, they are. Same. Her gun policies aren't any good, but yeah, her cartoon is pretty good, taking the piss out of the police. So definitely go look it up. It's on YouTube. Steve Fraser's asking, anyone from WA here? I think there is a few guys here from WA. We're just talking about the prices of guns and powder. Andrew, he just missed the beginning, so he's going to have to watch it again. Hello, Andrew. Okay, sorry, just going through. Ryan, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got time for probably one or two more questions. Fox, great show. Flying Solo, welcome back, everyone, and you'll see you next week. Have a safe one. Yeah, same to you, Fox. Well, next week, I'm probably going to get you guys on the show, because you've all loved it when you guys come on live and we talk about guns. So we'll probably do that next week. We're going to try and do that at least once a month, because it's always good. I want to try and interact with you guys more often. So probably once a month we're going to do that. And so that'll probably be next week's topic, is getting you guys on the show. For newsworthy stuff, it's a little bit slow. It's only the beginning of the year. The politicians are, of course, on their tax-funded holidays, soaking up the good life on our back of hardworking Australians. So they haven't really got around to banning anything or doing anything. Well, they don't really do anything anyway, but so it's a little bit quiet on the news front right now. So next week we're probably going to get you guys on the show, which will be fantastic, because I always do enjoy talking to you guys. And it will be National Shooting Council. That'll be Australia Day, I think. Yes, it is next week, and so it'll be a bit of a laugh. Might bring out some of the stories of on Australia Day. Everyone trying to say they don't want it, and they want to try and move it to another date for some reason. That's always cracks me up every year. So unpatriotic. Okay. Did see one up here. I totally lost it. Well, anyway, that's about it, guys. We're going to wrap up for tonight. It is great to have you all on here, and let's make this show absolutely grow. So please lay a comment afterwards. I'm going to put the link in the comments in about 15 minutes. Please jump on and subscribe to my new channel. I need more subscribers, and please watch the whole video and share it. It is what I have been doing in the last year. Some of it was actually working on stuff in the video outside right up to like 10 minutes before I've been starting some of these live streams last year. So it's a good video. It's taken me a very long time to make. It's a year in the making, actually, this video. So please go over to Building Stuff Australia. The link is in the description, and watch, and please share the Building Stuff Australia video. I need it to get out to a lot of people to try and boost the new channel up. So if you could also subscribe and like the other channel and all the other jazz, I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much for being here tonight. It is awesome to see you again. It's always good to catch up with you, and I am looking forward to a fantastic year hanging out with you guys. So good night, and see you in 15 minutes on the other channel, and take care, and we'll see you next week.